Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zaim bin Abdul Rahim. My metric number is H220103. I'm from L2 class for Organizational Behavior. Today, I want to talk about Chapter 2, which is Personality. Before I continue this presentation, I would like to overview what that I have to present. For the first, I want to describe a little bit of me. Second, the chapter of personality. Number 3, why is personality important to managers? Number 4, personality traits, attribute of personality, and last, relate aspect of personality to jobs. My name is Muhammad Zaid bin Abdul Rahim. I am from Negeri Sembilan. My metric number is H22A1260 and I am Bachelor of Entrepreneur in Hospitality with Honors student. Definition of personality. Personality refers to individual difference in character, pattern of thinking, feeling, and behavior. Personality is also known as the combination of emotional, attitudinal, and behavioral response pattern of an individual. Personality also can signify the sum total of ways in which an individual relates and interact with each other. Personality determinants. Personality determinants divide by 5 main such as brain, physical factor, social factor, culture and religious factor, and last, hereditary factor. Brain. This is how an individual thinks and rates are usually aligned. This is also easier for management to identify how their workers would reach when given different tasks in different situations, by recognizing what their reaction will be when given similar tasks and situations. For physical factors, involves the height of a person, short or tall, the skin color, fair or dark, health status, fat or skinny, and beauty, handsome or ugly. Physical features will influence other while also affect the individual self-conception. For social factors, revolves and involves around us on regular basis determine our personality, and these include the society that we live in, such as the culture environment, the face daily, the community we interact in. More than that, relationship, coordination, cooperation, interaction, environment in the family, organization, workplace, and community. This is also the factor of social factor. Culture and religious factors may involve traditional practice, norm, custom, procedure, rules, and regulation, precedent, and value. Other pivotal factors are creeds, religion, and belief of the individual. For the hereditary factor, determined during conception, such as gender, temperament, muscle composition, and reflex, energy level, biological rhythm, and physical stature. They are influenced by a person's parents, including the biological, physiological, and inherent physiological makeup. Research support that traits such as shyness, fear, and distress are most likely caused by inherited genetic characteristics. Personality traits splits into 2 parts. Number 1, Myers-Briggs Types Indicator. Number 2, Big 5 Model. Let's continue. Extroversion, introversion person. Extroverts tend to be action-oriented, enjoy more frequent social interaction, and feel energized after spending time with other people, while introverts tend to be thought-oriented, enjoy deep and meaningful social interaction, and feel recharged after spending time alone. Sensing situation, how people get the information from the world around them. Thinking, feeling person, they tend to be consistent, logical, and impersonal when weighing a decision. Those who prefer feeling are more likely consider people and emotion when arriving at the conclusion. Next, judging, perceiving person. This is how people tend to deal with the outside world. Big 5 personality traits have 5 key: openness, neuroticism, consciousness, agreeableness, and extroversion. This video will teach about that.
5 personality traits claims that we can describe ourselves with 5 main characteristics: open, conscientious, extrovert, agreeable, neurotic. Each of us varies in how much of each trait is shown in our personality. In order to understand what each trait really means, let's look at these 5 characters and how they cope after they wreck their boat and are stranded on an island in the middle of the ocean. Open Odelia is excited and interested in exploring this beautiful island. The exotic nature inspires her. She has collected stones, shells and blossoms to decorate the entrance of the bamboo hut that she built for everyone. She feels this is an opportunity to learn so many new things. Claire is conscientious. She is not excited. She is concerned about the seriousness of the situation. She is glad she saved the survival kit from their ship. As usual, she is prepared and starts the crucial tasks right away. She feels that it is her duty to organize everyone and make sure that they will start looking for the things they need for survival: fresh water and food. Extrovert Emile is thrilled because they all survived. He feels a strong need to talk and share his happiness. He gathers everyone to celebrate their survival and to tell them about his plan to explore the island together. Agreeable Albert is kind by nature, and despite being tired and thirsty, his main concern is Nora. He offers her a drink from his coconut. The others know that he usually agrees to everything and are not shy to ask for his help. Nora is neurotic and easily stressed. She has a total breakdown. She sits down on the beach and cries. How are they ever going to get away from this island? To her, the ocean around them looks endless. Nature looks dark and dangerous. She feels completely lost. After 8 weeks, 2 ships appear on the horizon. Everyone gets excited. Emile has the idea to make a fire. He calls the others to help. Claire immediately starts to work. Albert brings more wood. Odelia is holding up her beautifully arranged SOS sign, while Nora screams desperately for help. Little do they know who is sailing on these ships. The first ship carries a group of psychologists who have been traveling the oceans since the 1980s. They are investigating the Big 5 personality traits, which is also known as the 5-factor or ocean model. The captain, Louis Goldberg, coined the term Big 5. He is thrilled when he sees the 5 friends at the beach, each one matching exactly one trait: open, conscientious, extrovert, agreeable, neurotic. Though he decides not to stop the boat. As a scientist, he prefers to watch from afar. On the other ship are 5 pirates, all possessing the exact opposite traits of our friends. Let's see if you can recognize them. Pirate 1 is emotionally stable and very relaxed. When she sees the survivors on the beach, she says, "We could help them." Pirate 2 immediately gets angry with her. He is not listening to anyone and is not willing to change his plans in order to help some strangers on an island. Pirate 3 thinks this is a complex situation. He thinks that all possible outcomes need to be considered. He feels the need to be alone and think. Pirate 4 doesn't care. He's busy looking for the keys to his treasure chest, which is lost again. The captain is not open to any new experiences. He ends all discussions when he says, "Our boat won't stop." What do you think about the Big 5? Do you recognize your own personality in some of the traits? Or do you think this theory is flawed, as we cannot describe an entire personality in 5 parameters? If you watch this in class and you are not sure which traits you have, pick a friend and describe each other. Many of us are bad at describing ourselves, so an outside perspective is often helpful.
If you like this video and the way we explain the subject, subscribe to our channel. We try to explain complex subjects in simple language and cartoons to support students all around the world in their learning. If you want to support us, you can go to www.patreon.com/sprouts and donate. Just $1 from many fans makes a big difference.
Attribute of personality also have 5 key. Locus of control, Type A, Type B personality, self-esteem, machiavellianism, and risk-taking. For the first, locus of control. This is a person who believes about how much power one has over the event in one's life. Second, Type A, Type B personality. Type A personality is associated with time urgency, aggressiveness, hostility, and competitiveness. Type B personality is, in contrast, is the one low on these traits. Generally, most people fall somewhere between these two types, with some leaning more towards one type than the other. Self-esteem. Self-esteem is a term used in psychology to reflect a person's overall emotional evaluation of his or her own worth. It is judgmental of oneself as well as an attitude. Machiavellianism refers to the degree to which an individual is practical in his approach, maintain an emotional distance from others, and believe that ends justify the means. For the last but not least, risk-taking. The tendency to engage in behaviors that have the potential to be damaging or dangerous, at the same time provide the opportunity for some kind. Achieving a personality job fits theory. Holland's theory is centered of the notion that most people fit into one of 6 personality types. For the first, realistic. Prefer physical activity that require skill, strength, and coordination. Traits include being genuine, stable, confirming, and practical. For example, is electrician, architect, and engineer. Investigative is thinker. This is prefer working with theory and information, thinking, organizing, and understanding. For example, is lawyers, mathematician, and professor. After that, artistic is creator. This is prefer creative, original, and unsystematic activities that allow creative expression. Traits includes being imaginative, decidedly idealistic, emotional, and impractical. For example, is artist, musician, and fashion designer. Social is helper. This is prefer activities that involves helping, healing, and developing others. For example, is counselor, doctor, and teachers. Enterprising is persuader. This is prefer competitive environment, leadership, influence, selling, and status. For example, is entrepreneur, politician, marketing, and sales. Last but not least, conventional is organizer. This is prefer, preaches, rule regulates, orderly, and unambiguous activity. For example, is of profession include accountant, librarian, clerk, receptionist, and editors. That's all from me for Chapter 2, Personality. Thank you.